the Nuggets are stupidly locked in right now, and shit ain't sweet for the rest of the league right now. The Nuggets are 8-1 since the All-Star break. They are the best team in the league since the All-Star break, win percentage-wise. Net rating-wise, they are second to the Boston Celtics, but as you would know if you watched that game against Boston and Denver, the Nuggets won pretty handedly. I was on a playback stream with Dom2K when that happened, and he tried to pretend like it didn't happen the next day because, say it with me now, the Nuggets are stupidly locked in. Thank you, audience, for saying it with me. So, what makes the Nuggets stupidly locked in right now? Well, one, their offense. Their offense is better than it has been the rest of the season. They currently, throughout the entire season, have had around the 117.5 offensive rating, which is around what it was last season when they were the best in the league. But the rest of the league kind of caught up most of the season. And this season, they haven't been at the top of the league. But nowadays, since February 18th, the All-Star game, since coming back from that, the Nuggets have a 123.6 offensive rating minus garbage time, because this is per cleaning the glass. If you guys have been watching my videos, you might know that I like cleaning the glass. It's a great website. You should use it if you want statistics. It's perfect. It's excellent. Their defense, also fantastic. 5th in the league, 109.3 defensive rating. That's better than Boston. That's better than OKC. That's better than Miami. You know, a lot of teams. That's better than 25 of them. So, they've been good on offense. They've been good on defense. Those are the two sides of the court. And they overall have the second best point differential since the All-Star break. A large part of this, the big man down low, Big Honey, Nikola Jokic. In the 9 games since coming back from the All-Star break, 26 points, 13.2 rebounds, 10.4 assists on 61.6% shooting from the field, 33% from behind the arc, 9.5 from the line. He's getting to the line more a little bit. He's shooting better from inside the arc. He's not shooting great outside the arc, but he's still making some of those dumb shots that no one else has a right to make. You could play him perfect defense for 23.9 seconds of that shot clock, but that 0.1 seconds where you still get a good contest up, he's going to spin around from half court, do a little soundboard shuffle, knock it down, because he's a magician on the floor. He's David Blaine with a basketball. He's Chris Angel with the rock. He's Houdini. You know, he's a great magician on the court. Lots of sleight of hand tricks. And his running mate, Jamal Murray, also been brilliant since coming back from the All-Star break. If you take all of his games he's played since coming back from the All-Star break, which is 8 of them because he missed the Portland game, he's averaging 24 points a game. But one of those games, he only got 6 points because he only played 14 minutes in the game against Miami because of an ankle sprain, I believe. Outside of that, he's had 18 points, 27 points, 32 points, 24 points, 28 points, 19 points, and last night against the Jazz, 37 points, season high. He's getting back to his playoff form, ladies and gentlemen. Since coming back, 24 points, like I said, but also 7 assists. Great playmaking jump this year. This season, he's been an excellent playmaker. In the finals last year, great playmaker. Why? Because his feel for the game, his passing vision has taken a jump. I don't know what he did between getting his ACL torn and coming back, but last season and this, very different passer than the rest of his career. This season, very different passer from last season. He's been excellent on that end. He's making great reads. He's, whatever. But 24 points on 54% shooting, 49% from 3, 86% from the line, nearly 50-40-90, nearly 50-50-90. To be completely honest with you, if he makes one more free throw, that's 90%. So, small sample size in these 9 games, I know. But also, they've been great, Michael Porter Jr., 20 points per game, 8 rebounds a game, 54.5% from the field, 41.5% from behind the line, 100% from the free throw line. He's been great. He's been a sharpshooter. He's been pounding the glass. He's been, shooting well from 3. Had one game where he went 10 of 10 against the Lakers. Was a big part of why the Nuggets won that game. 4 assists. That's like a double-double for most players for Michael Porter Jr. That was a great passing game from him. Aaron Gordon and KCP, they've been holding it down defensively. KCP's been electric from 3. AG has been electric from inside the arc against the Celtics. He had as many lobs in that game as the Celtics had buckets in the clutch, it felt like. He could be going 2 of 10 from the field, but you know that when it comes down to it, the last... So, yeah, they also don't have that challenging of a record going forward, and considering where the rest of the West is at the moment, with the Timberwolves having Cat injured, made a video on the Timberwolves, by the way. Go check that out. I'll leave a card in the top right. Go check that out after this video. Promise. Great, thank you. Anyway, Timberwolves. Cat was hurt. Thunder. They are tied with the Nuggets. Or no, they are a half game above the Nuggets. Timberwolves are tied with the Nuggets. Nuggets are the 3rd seed technically right now because of a tiebreaker. However, the Nuggets, I think, will finish with the 1 seed. It's bound to happen. It's destined to happen. IMO, in my opinion, as the kids are saying these days. I say as if I'm not 20 years old. The Nuggets are starting to find their form. They are 8-1. If they keep this pace up, they are going to be very, very good going into the playoffs. They have caught the hot hand at the right time because there's only 18 games left to play. They are a half game back from the 1 seed. The Thunder, while they are very good, are not as good as the Nuggets. That is not a controversial opinion, nor should it be. The Nuggets are the team to beat in the West this season. Any first round matchup, I would pick them. Whether it be the Pelicans, the Suns, the Mavs, the Lakers, the Warriors. I think those are the bottom 5 seeds. Any of those teams, I'm taking the Warriors. Or I'm taking the Nuggets, not the Warriors. I'm taking the Nuggets. They are the better team they're the best of any of those teams. They are better than the Thunder. They are better than the Wolves. They are better than the Clippers. If they lose a playoff series in the West, it is a disappointment this season. And they also showed that they can beat the Celtics. They have swept the season series against the Celtics. I'm not concerned about the Celtics. I'm not concerned. The Nuggets would beat them in a 7-game series. I just don't see a way that a team beats the Nuggets 4 times in a series. I don't. How do you do it? How are you going to stop Jokic and Murray in the playoffs? How are you going to do it? Jokic is the perfect offensive player. You can't guard him. If you leave him in single coverage, he'll eat you alive. If you bring any help at all, even if it's soft help, he's going to toss that behind his back, and it's going to be a lob to Aaron Gordon. He's going to wrap around your back. It's going to be a KCP corner 3. He's going to initiate a DHO. That's going to be a Jamal Murray mid-range bucket. He's going to find Michael Porter Jr. cutting, and that's going to be a mid-range shot for him. You just leave him open. Maybe you confuse him. Maybe you throw him off a little bit. You know, maybe that's the defensive scheme, is just let him shoot wide open without a contest. Maybe that'll throw him off. Maybe that'll throw him off his game. But how are you going to defend Jamal Murray? The dude turns into prime Michael Jordan in the playoffs. He turns into Kobe Bryant with a 3-pointer. What are you going to do? Pray. That's what you're going to do. Aaron Gordon in the playoffs. One of the best lob threats in the league. One of the best lob threats in NBA history. Pair him with the best passer in NBA history. Yes, above Magic Johnson. I said what I said. Jokic is a better passer than Magic Johnson. He's the best passer in NBA history. I don't care. Pair Aaron Gordon with him. That's basically the NBA equivalent of Mahomes and Hill. What are you going to do about that, you know? Nothing. You can't do anything about it. Michael Porter Jr., if he doesn't shoot like 9% from 3 like he did in the finals, lethal shooter most of the time. KCP, killer. He's one of the best role players in the league. The only hope for someone is that the Nuggets bench is so bad that the starters can't make up for it. But with the way Peyton Watson's playing lately, with the way Christian Brown is kind of coming around, with the way Justin Holiday has been playing, which Justin Holiday has been very good. Very good. He's knocking down his threes. He's playing good defense. Better than Reggie Jackson. Reggie Jackson has not been good lately. Maybe if you give him a week or two to get his legs back under him, he could be back to what he was in November. But for a few months, it's been really hard to watch Reggie Jackson. Really tough. But the three I mentioned before him have all been pretty good since the All-Star break. Maybe Julian Strother gets in there, knocks down a few threes, you know? Who's to say? Because we're not going to be playing Zeke Nnaji in the playoffs because, Zeke Nnaji's not good. Aaron Gordon's the backup 5 in the playoffs. We all know this. The Nuggets are going to win the title again. It just seems destined to happen. It just seems like that's the most likely outcome. So, yeah, the Nuggets are stupidly locked in. Thank you for watching. If you liked this, leave a like, subscribe, watch another one of my videos. Watch the Timberwolves video. It's not performing as well as I'd like it to. We're almost at 500 subscribers. I want to be at 500 subscribers by the end of the week. That'd be really nice if you guys could do that for me. Also, if you're on Playback, which is a little bit of a streaming service thing, or live streaming platform, I'm on Dom2K's streams very often. So if you want to come say hi, I'll be there. You can say hi to me. And if you don't like and subscribe, I'm in your walls, and I know where you sleep at night. Goodbye.